What can one say about big cats? They are majestic creatures and surely one of the most feared predators on Earth. When it comes to their hunting skills, few animals can match their skillful stalking tactics, lightning-fast pounce, and ruthless attack techniques. Today I will be sharing with you some of the most merciless hunting moments of big cats. Number 15. Hyena. Lions and hyenas hate each other, and they're not to be invited at the same party unless you want to see blood splattered all over your living room. Hyenas hang around in large clans, and when they put their minds to it, they can give smaller lion prides or run for their money. However, it all depends on how many males are in the pride because they're the difference makers. In our first video, this male lion chases a hyena in the bush. The hyena manages to barely escape the lion as it runs for its dear life during a night ambush. This older male lion shows the advantage male lions have over hyenas. When two hyenas run for their lives after almost being snatched by the big guy, this male lion destroys this very small hyena. No matter how loud the hyena screams, this lion shows no pity or remorse when it finishes it off. Finally, this male lion chases this hyena and it doesn't give up until it catches up to it. What a powerful animal the lion is, and when you see it in action this way, that's when you realize it. Number 14. Buffalo. Although there are a few opponents capable of destroying the lion, there's one formidable foe the lion must avoid. While lions can kill practically any prey, especially when acting together, buffalo are famously difficult to kill when it's time for a hearty dinner. A lion on its own would have a hard time taking down a Cape buffalo, so they normally band together. It's also fascinating to witness how buffaloes help one another when they are in trouble. They do most of the time, but occasionally they will take a long time to react, giving the lions enough time to finish off their prey. The worst thing a buffalo can do is turn its back to an approaching lion. And these buffalo are doing exactly this on our first clip. When they all turn around and run, the lion isolates one of the creatures and tackles it to the ground. Do you realize how powerful the feline must be to bring down a 2,000-pound buffalo? Once the lion has a buffalo by the neck, it's not a sure thing, but it would be difficult for the horned animal to escape such a grip. And when a second male joins in, it's game over. In South Africa's Kruger National Park, a pride of 4 lions mauled a buffalo just meters away from people. This one buffalo had a significant limp which caused it to fall behind its herd, which is exactly what lions look for while they are hunting. One of the lions suddenly lifts its head, noticing the buffalo. Then all hell broke loose and the lions began chasing it. The lions pulled the buffalo down mere meters in front of the jubilant crowd after slipping on the tar road. Our next video takes place in Kruger National Park, where a 3-lion coalition cornered an injured buffalo before putting it out of its misery. I'm sure the buffalo would have enjoyed a few more days alive. But this is life in the bush. In this video, this male lion is challenged by a herd of buffalo, and the lion keeps scaring them off. But they keep coming back, always facing the feline. If the lion doesn't get too close, he should be okay. Finally, these 3 male lions eventually hauled down a buffalo after a week of hunting. Even when 400 buffaloes arrived to help the unfortunate victim, the lions refused to give up until the herd left. Number 13. Zebra. A zebra herd is constantly on the watch for predators such as lions, hyenas, leopards, and cheetahs, as well as other dangers. When zebra sense a predator, they make a high-pitched sound to alert the herd. With a top speed of 64 km/h, aren't the fastest animal on the savannah. A zebra's main antagonist is the lion, which can gallop at a speed of up to 81 km/h. Quicker lions will grab and consume prey, allowing them to live and reproduce. And as a result, faster lions are making up a larger percentage of the population. Quicker zebras can evade predators, allowing them to live and reproduce. And faster zebras eventually make up a bigger part of the population. When a part of lions pounces on the zebra, though, there isn't much that can be done to save the zebra, especially if it's a male lion. Just like in this video, the zebra just stands there as if it has no idea the lion was coming, and when the lion is sitting on top of it, it realizes it's in trouble. This lion had just finished another kill and was ready to go on. He must have come across the 6th zebra and couldn't pass it up. It looks like this zebra had earplugs in his ears because it did not react at all until the lion was already on top of it. Number 12. Cheetah. Adult cheetahs are easy prey for lions and hyenas, but youngsters are especially vulnerable. Cheetah cub survival in East Africa's Serengeti Plains is only around 5% owing to lion predation. Finally, giving cheetahs more space is the most pressing concern. Lions do not dislike cheetahs any more than any other animal in their environments, but it gives them the opportunity they will kill one, especially if it is an easy kill. The cheetah is the fastest land animal, but the lion isn't very far behind. So when this lion chases the cheetah in this clip, the lion better take it seriously or end up like beef stew, which is exactly what happens. I don't understand why the cheetah didn't take off right away and just stood there staring at the lion. The few seconds it lost were the difference between life and death, and when it started running, it seemed like it was a leisurely jog. I just don't get it. You have a monster chasing you, and you know when it grabs you, it'll eat you, and you jog. It's even worse when you consider that the cheetah can outrun the lion. The way the lion violatingly attacked the cheetah is mind-boggling. Number 11. Wildebeest. In the African savanna, several predators prefer to eat wildebeest. The chances of catching wildebeest are excellent because their meat is tender and they are plentiful. When the great wildebeest migration begins, most predators are on high alert because they know it will be an all-you-can-eat buffet for weeks. The lion's favorite prey is most likely the wildebeest. Wildebeests are vulnerable when confronted by lion pride, and they are better at fending off lion one-on-one. But when it's a male lion, like in this clip, things are not as easy. This lion drags this wildebeest in the mud, and besides the fact the wildebeest has already a hard time moving, the mud makes it that much harder. It's an easy kill for the lion, and he happily shares the meal with a buddy of his. Number 10. Wild dogs. Lions are the most fearless and ferocious predators in Africa. Not many animals will mess with the lions unless they outnumber them, like hyenas, for instance, or perhaps even wild dogs. But the minute a few lion males show up, everyone runs for their lives, especially wild dogs. Because they are so tiny compared to lions together, wild dogs are probably the most successful hunters in the bush. But facing a lion one-on-one for a wild dog is complete madness. And you can see it in this footage when this lion knocks over a wild dog. Lions and African wild dogs are at the top of the food chain. There are approximately 200 wild dogs left in Kruger National Park and the surrounding area. It is critical to safeguard them and raise awareness of their presence. Although instances like this can't be avoided as nature progresses, people can't intervene unless the animal is being harmed by humans, thanks to the park's high rules. As a result, when this lion grabs a little pup, all observers are stunned, and rightfully so. Why did the lion go after one of the grown-ups instead? It's a harsh world, but that's how it is. Number 9. Antelopes. A mother cheetah teaches her kids how to hunt. In this video, the cheetah males take the lead in pursuit of this antelope, and after a few tumbles by the antelope, they neutralize it. But mama stands by and observes. The little cubs are afraid and have no idea what to do except softly tap the antelope on its back. It is eventually grabbed by the throat, but it is not yet killed. The final blow is delivered and the family is allowed to dine. After these adolescent cheetahs had brought down an antelope and started eating it, expert Simon King approaches the cats for a closer look. The cheetahs seem unconcerned about King and continue to devour the antelope without paying attention to the naturalist. With his skill, the cheetahs are taking a huge step toward independence. According to the expert, this mother demonstrates how to hunt to her very young pups. It kills a large antelope, but it isn't easy because the antelope is tough and fights back. The little guys all rush over to carcass and begin eating, only to see the antelope rise and flee again. But the cheetah mom is quick to respond and pounces on the antelope one more time. This cheetah ambushes a little antelope, and after a quick dash, the antelope is dead. Number 8. Springboks. In front of safari enthusiasts, a cheetah hunts down and kills a springbok. Even though the animal is attempting to escape, the cheetah chokes it, and it's as easy as counting to 10 to get it as near to a spring rock ram as possible. This cheetah uses small brush and tall grass. It's time to go for it, and she trips the ram in less than 300 yards, and the takedown is quiet since her grasp on the vocal cords precludes any distress calls. Although her teeth are too small to pierce the springbok's windpipes, her vice-like grasp suffocates it. She holds on until the animal's life is extinguished. Because the cheetah and the deer are both running at top speed, the cheetah will eventually catch up to the deer because it is faster. It was a good run by the deer, but it wasn't fast enough. Number 7. Rhinos. When this rhino approaches these cheetahs, the cheetah hisses at him. It's sufficient to cause the rhino to turn around. He would have attacked the cheetahs if the rhino had been a much larger dominant bull. When these two rhinos spot a cheetah in the open field, they decide to wake it up and scare it away. The cheetah jumps a little but stays put. The rhinos appear unconcerned because they are already well on their way away from the cat. When a female cheetah shares a muddy pool of water with two rhinos, a female, and a youngster, the rhino charges to chase the cheetah away. The cheetah must evade the rhino's onslaught. Despite hissing and smashing her paw on the ground, the cheetah follows the baby rhino and makes an unusual motion that scares him away. Number 6. Impalas. You can watch this cheetah hunt down a huge impala in slow motion. Both animals move at tremendous speeds, and at one point the impala leaps and kicks out, her hind legs almost colliding with the cheetah's head. If the impala had made contact, it would have been severely hurt if not killed. The cheetah finally catches up with the impala, which is still on the ground. The hunt is joined by a second cheetah. This little impala is fast, and even the cheetah is having trouble keeping up with it. Although we all know it's only a matter of time before the cat catches a spray, it's still incredible to see such a small impala sprint so quickly. This adolescent cheetah has come across an impala in the middle of the road and is unsure what to do with it. The cheetah looks about at all the automobiles, and as the impala tries to flee, the cheetah passes it down one more time. The impala can't get up no matter how hard it tries, and the cheetah keeps knocking it back to the ground until it finally goes for the impala's neck and tries to drag it into the bush where another cheetah awaits. These impalas sleep for their lives, but when a cheetah approaches, it turns around and goes headfirst through a vehicle's window, emerging on the other side when the passengers open the door to let it out, escaping the cheetah's grasp with her offspring. This cheetah hunts a juvenile impala, and after the kill she lets them eat. Because this videographer has formed such a strong bond with these cubs, they don't mind being so close to them when they eat. That's incredible. Number 5. Cheetah versus zebra. 3 cheetahs, all males. These brothers are one of a kind. They pursue prey that few other cheetahs would dare pursue. To succeed, they must first choose a victim and then collaborate to defeat it. It's risky work. Because an adult zebra can be lethal, the outcome is unknown. The first cheetah is chased away, and his brothers have already made a fatal error. They're not close enough to take control of the attack. Each is pursuing a different prey, making it simple for the zebras to defend their young. Their chances are finally dashed by a quarter-ton stallion chasing different zebras was doomed to fail. Perhaps their zeal got the best of them this time. In the Masai Mara, these younger cheetahs pursue and kill a smaller zebra. However, as you can see, it took 5 cheetahs to succeed. When a cheetah is spotted chasing an impala, a zebra decides to butt into the fray and chase the cheetah away. At the end of the video, you can see the cheetah running away. Number 4. Tiger versus crocodile. An angry tiger reaches the location where the crocodile is trying to steal its kill and becomes enraged by the crocodile's actions. The tiger lifts the carcass of the dead animal out of the water without a care in the world about the crocodile. When a cub approaches this crocodile, the mother is forced to awaken and interfere. In reaction, the cub comes to a complete halt, and the crocodile takes a few steps backwards, and of course, Tiger Mom comes to the rescue. This tiger is attempting to bring down a wild pig, but a crocodile is headed right for the tiger and rushes at it from the other direction. The tiger manages to move away, but only because the pig forced it to consider the fact of being on the hunt for something while being attacked at the same time. It's never easy, even for predators. While it is sneaking up on a crocodile, the reptile is completely unaware of the danger, but flees into the water when the tiger gets close enough to strike. Number 3. Leopard versus warthog. It just adds insult to injury when this sly leopard ventures into warthog's den and successfully extracts the warthog. From there, the warthog doesn't have time to blink before it is snatched from under its feet by the large cat. This leopard is attempting to finish off this warthog, but warthogs are formidable opponents who can do significant damage of their own. No one can argue the warthog is in jeopardy, but you never know what can happen when 2 animals are engaged in a fight. On this day, however, the cat is simply too powerful. This female leopard ambushes a family of wardrobes while they are enjoying a picnic and manages to capture a small piglet in the process. Once the piglet has taken its last breath, the leopard returns to its den to feed its young family members. When this leopard snatches this warthog, it thinks it's got everything under control. However, it didn't count on a crazy hyena showing up to ruin the fun. While the hyena tries to maneuver behind the warthog, the leopard maintains a firm grip on it. Both animals eat their fair share, and neither is concerned about the other's well-being. The warthog, on the other hand, is the huge loser in this situation. Number 2. Lion attacks hippo. This sighting occurred while on a safari with Alex Safaris in the Kruger National Park when a hippo and a calf were mauled by lions. Drought sadly placed a great deal of strain on the natural world. The hippo cow and her youngster were most likely forced to relocate after the water source where they had been living dried up. Although the cow appeared to be exhausted, she had most likely spent an inordinate amount of time going across great distances in quest of a new water supply. However, even though hippos are powerful and dangerous, they are vulnerable if they can't find a water source to retreat to. In times of danger, the lions can be seen gnawing their way through the hippo's back before taking it down along with the calf. Even though the lion is trying to break through the hippo's thick skin, this hippo decides to carry the lion on his back. The hippo runs into the water, but the lion follows him. The hippo's big, gaping wound can clearly be seen when the lion plants his teeth into the hippo's skin. He bites right through it. When she comes across a hippo, this lion hops onto its back in the hopes of getting a lift. A wildlife ranger captured an extraordinary video of a wounded hippo battling 5 adult lions in a remote area of Kenya. It was late in the day when 2 enormous male lions came to rest on the nearby ridgeline above a giant female hippo that was searching for water. In response to the hippo, the male lions summoned their pride, which arrived with 3 lionesses and 4 cubs, all of whom were shocked. Immediately, the adult predators began to work on the hippo's back, gnawing and scratching it to bring it to its knees. As the hippo clawed its way back to safety, it became apparent that the ravenous pride had gotten itself into a little too much trouble. After being chased away, this male hippo must find a new bathing pool, preferably one that is a little larger. Due to the scarcity of water in the area, he may be forced to wander for up to 30 miles to locate a spot to call home. It isn't going to be easy. Some of the pools are already taken and males are not fond of sharing. Because he has been defeated, he is compelled to continue his journey. The next drinking hole is ruled by a lion pride, which may be found nearby. The hippo, on the other hand, is adamant about continuing. He's willing to put up a battle to make it his. This has turned into a battle over territory. Although afraid of this violent beast weighing about PS 3000, the pride stays close enough for him to be tormented against this. The hippo clamps his jaws together, implying that a single bite may break one of their skulls or pulverize one of their cubs in half. He is now the legal owner of the pool. Number 1. Tiger attacks sambar deer. In response to the tiger's onslaught, this deer lets out an alarming snort, signaling the need for assistance. You can notice how afraid it is as the tiger sinks its fangs into the deer's neck. Doesn't take long before where the deer is killed. You can watch the tiger leap on the deer and take it down in a matter of seconds before delivering the final blow. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they are uploaded. That's it for now.